When I moved here about 4 years ago, there wasn't really anything here in the backyard except what I call a weed lawn and a pile of rocks. So I decided, well, maybe I can do something with that. So the first thing I did was bring in 5 dump loads of wood chips and dumped them all over the backyard. And that was a great idea. That worked well. I also put down cardboard where I was going to have the pathways so that I would have less of the weed lawn coming back up. That idea worked well. I'm glad I did that. One thing I did that was a super bad idea is I couldn't find manure in the nursery stores. So I called a guy, a farmer or something, and he came out and dumped a big, huge load of manure. And that's been the bane of my existence back here ever since. It brought in weeds that I'm still pulling 4 years later. And then in some cases, it is still over-fertilizing, too much nitrogen, it's doing something. So I'm getting some odd looks and a few things that have actually died because of that. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But in general, kind of feels like it's been a success. Planted the zinnias from seed, just poked them into the ground next to the soaker hose, and nature did the rest. This area is partly shady. This is also a shady area. Made this funny little arch out of a dead tree I cut down next door. This area starts to get into the no water zone. It gets water enough from the rain and just doesn't seem to need a whole lot. This corner gets free water because the neighbors water their lawn and a bunch of it comes over to my yard. So it's especially lush this year. Catalpa tree we planted from seed 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something. Gonna have to cut these back pretty soon, sunflowers, but it's pretty nice that they have all grown. Just threw the seeds down there and let God do the rest. And then back here is it was gonna be a tea house, but then I realized in March, the only thing that looks like anything is that quince bush right there. It's blooming, and I can see it from the back bedroom window. So I thought, well, I can't cover that up. So now it just kind of looks like a bus stop in my backyard. But it's also kind of become a happy place because I can sit back here and survey my empire.